Hi everyone, and welcome to Lake to Lake, a show about our beautiful city of Bellevue. I'm your host, Robin Steele. Today we're excited to take you on a guided kayaking tour through the Mercer Slough Nature Park. And as we take part in these water activities, water safety is on our minds. So we wanted to follow up with you on an important story that we first brought you 2 years ago on drowning prevention. In 2019, we introduced you to a brave mom who shared her heartbreaking story of her young son Yori's drowning. That mom, Shazak Sonoda, has since established a nonprofit called No More Under to help others prevent this tragedy from happening to them. Now we show you how Yori's story and her important work are raising awareness and saving lives in Bellevue.
Yori seemed happy enough playing on the side of the pool. And honestly, I picked up the life vest. And I looked over. Adults were in the pool. Kids were in the pool. He was having fun on the side, and it seemed okay. And when I tell you, it was an instant. There was no yelling, there was no screaming, there was no splashing. There was silence. I just don't want any other parent to experience a loss like this that is preventable. The number one reason your child won't make it to kindergarten is that they drowned. My son did drown 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago at this point. About a year after my son passed away, I decided to start an organization called No More Under, and it's basically a nonprofit organization where we focus on education and awareness as well as providing tools in the community for water safety. We focus on the 4 that really would have saved my son's life. One is swimming, so we're working on getting swim lessons to people who cannot afford them and just also, again, bringing awareness to that. We also do water watcher badges, so we have an app called Water Watcher, and we also pass out badges in the community as well as with pediatricians, just so that people know that they should be watching the water at all times, at least designating one person to do so. You don't consider that having a small conversation, answering a text message, going to get a towel, in those moments, that is when a child can drown. It happens so quick, it's so silent, and that's why it's so important that someone always has eyes on. We also do CPR and really encourage everyone to know CPR, and also by getting life jackets to people who cannot afford them, in addition to getting life jacket loaner stations here at Bellevue Beaches.
Shazak has also started work producing a documentary film to help others avoid the pain of this preventable loss.
We are in the final stages of completing that film. I get excited about the film often, and then I remember why I'm making it, and it's heartbreaking at the same time. Let's try it on. This week we were really fortunate to work and partner with Queen Bee Cafe in Clyde Hill, and we did a whole water safety week where we had different events each day that brought awareness to water safety and drowning prevention. Every day we were out, we had our water watcher badges, we had life jackets for sale, we had actually life jacket fittings as well.
And when do you wear your life vest?
One of the hardest things for me is that as drownings happen, they hit me. It's triggering. I know it could have been prevented, and I wish that I could have talked to each family prior just to say, put on a life jacket and or just keep an eye on the water. But I truly believe that I'm supposed to be here right now helping other people know more about this, and again, just preventing tragedies.
If you'd like to learn more about drowning prevention or support the Foundation's important work, please visit nomoreunder.org.
It's a big misconception about drowning that it's going to be loud, there's going to be splashing, everybody's going to look over and see someone drowning. And in fact, it's the complete opposite. It's silent. It's so hard and painful. I say drowning 5 times a day between my organization and my documentary film that I'm working on. And it is, it's just an everyday reminder that my son has passed away this way. I don't want anyone to feel like I feel. There is a lot of guilt that comes with your child drowning. So ultimately, it's just a way for me to channel my pain into purpose and really make a difference with the statistics, hopefully in our area and eventually nationally.
Thank you again, Shazik, for sharing your family's story and for all the work you're doing in Yori's memory to help keep others safe. As we were just reminded, water safety is critical and wearing a life vest is important. So I've got mine on, and I think now we're ready to head out and start our tour of the Mercer Slough Nature Park. Here on the right are lily pad flowers, and just coming cruising towards us is a little family of ducks. Now we're crossing under the bridge that goes from the Winters House and former blueberry farm on the west to the trail leading to the Mercer Slough Environmental Education Center to the east. From here, there's a beautiful view of downtown Bellevue. And the Canada geese are frolicking in the water. And they're having a good time. That's a pile of sticks there that could be a beaver dam. I don't know. Could be. There are beaver that live here and also river otter. Okay, here comes the turtle now into the more open water. That blue heron has a fish in his mouth. Right up there to the east is a trail that goes to the Mercer Slough Environmental Education Center. Oh, there they are. There are a bunch of turtles in that log. Look at that. About halfway through the paddle, you'll come to a loop that goes around the Belfield Office Park. So we're going to head around the corner to the fish ladder. See it right up here. We'll paddle in so we can get a closer look. That is it right there. And in the fall, you'll see lots of salmon swimming along. There is a blue heron. Well, we're at the end of our kayaking tour of the Mercer Slough. We hope that you had a great time with us. We're so glad to see so much great wildlife right here in the middle of the city. If you want to try it yourself sometime, we encourage you to try any of Bellevue's waterways. And in the meantime, if you have any feedback or questions for us, please email us anytime at btv@bellevuewa.gov. Also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with our latest video news and information. I'm Robin Steele. From all of us at Bellevue Television in the city of Bellevue, thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great and joyful summer. Happy kayaking!